Jai 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 Bhim! Jai Bhim! Jai Bhim! Jai 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 Bhim! Jai Bhim! Jai Bhim!
Let's tell you a story of caste discrimination on campus. It is a 5,000-year-old mythology. Oh wait, is it the 21st century social reality? It starts with a tribal boy named Eklavya. Now, as we all know, Eklavya had to chop off his thumb to prove his worth, to prove his merit in a caste-ridden society. Tragically, Eklavya's agony and humiliation continues in the 21st century. It continues through the likes of Payal Tadvi, Rohit Vemula, Senthil Kumar, Muthu Krishnan, M. Shrikant, Bhim Singh, and the list goes on. Well, these are incidents of institutional murder that came to light. But what about the everyday exclusion that quota students face on campus? What about the complete lack of institutional accountability that perpetuates a culture of shame, disempowerment, and broken confidence? And what about the normalization of caste violence that we refuse to acknowledge? Discrimination, exclusion, and humiliation on campus is experienced at different levels. It starts with the admission of Bahujan students, the appointment of Bahujan teachers, the content of curriculum, the interactions that teachers have with their Bahujan students, and the interactions that upper caste students have with their Bahujan counterparts. According to Thorat Committee, set up in the year 2007 to look into widespread allegations of caste discrimination at AIMS, it was disclosed that about 72% of SC/ST students mentioned some kind of discrimination in teaching sessions. About 69% of SC/ST students reported that they did not receive adequate support from their teachers. About 84% of these students mentioned that evaluation was not fair in practicals and viva. 76% of them reported that the examiner asked them their caste background. However, caste discrimination was not limited to teaching sessions. About 76% of SC/ST students mentioned that they faced discrimination on joining private mess. Moreover, the committee also highlighted the discrimination faced by SC/ST professors in the institution. An RTI filed with the UGC revealed that till 2009-10, in 24 central universities, only 2.73% professors and 4.4% associate professors came from the SC category. Now, this is vis-a-vis the constitutionally mandated 15% reservation for SCs. N. Sukumar, a political scientist, documents the inner agony of SC/ST students on campus.
Look, caste is a living aspect in universities, in colleges. From the day one a student enters into the college or university, they witness a kind of hostile environment, like whom to talk, what to talk, how to eat, when to meet, whom to meet, and what to study, what not to study. It's a kind of a lacking support structure to these students. Like, for example, they face caste discrimination, they face language discrimination, they face color discrimination.
Every Bahujan student in a meritorious higher educational institution dies a little every day. Dalit students feel intimidated by the myriad activities in college that treat them as inferior outsiders. The operating idea of merit takes an ugly turn through anti-reservation rhetoric casually made on campus by professors and students alike. It is the accumulated weight of small everyday practices of shaming and distancing that produces a big event like a suicide. All these attitudes prevail because the belief is that the system is doing them a favor by murdering merit. The basic idea that reservation is a constitutional right and is needed to come out of centuries old of exclusion and current ongoing oppression is completely absent. This leaves the Bahujan student with a mental burden of being reserved rather than deserved. For people like Payal Tadvi, the pride felt on breaking the glass ceiling of having come so far is immediately replaced by the fear of unknown, of being termed unmeritorious, of being subject to self-righteous taunts of reservations given and favors done, of having one's self-confidence murdered for an atrocious idea of merit that only excludes, of having one's pain being met with complete apathy. This is a story of unseen institutionalized caste discrimination and murders on campus. This story never fails to remind a Dalit Bahujan student of his place reserved in the caste-ridden society. Shashikant Hingonekar, a poet and a Dalit rights activist, gives voice to this sentiment. O Eklavya, had you kept your thumb, history would have happened somewhat differently. But you gave your thumb, Eklavya, and now history also becomes theirs. Since then, they have not even given you a glance. Forgive me, Eklavya, for I will not be fooled by their sweet words now. My thumb will never be broken.